I can't believe I'm making this video. Elon Musk's tweet and the founder of Ethereum's move seem to have caused a downturn of around $300 billion in a few hours, according to Forbes, in the crypto market. From what I saw, almost all the top gaining cryptocurrencies on the market went red, dropping about double-digit percentages. This is an actual screenshot I took on Binance some hours after Elon Musk's tweet. I'll explain what this means and what I think could happen next. This is a very critical point for cryptocurrencies, and not just because of one person. Hey, what's up guys, it's Fisayo here, and welcome to another episode of Finance Friday, where I take a pause from tech and talk to you guys about finance and the economy. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'd appreciate it if you could hit that like button if you eventually find this video useful or valuable in some way, and by hitting that like button you will definitely be helping more people discover the analysis we're about to share in this video. As we always say, without further ado, let's get to the video. The first thing we'll talk about is Elon Musk's tweet. Straight out the gate, Elon Musk has been one of the biggest influencers for cryptocurrencies. First off, Elon Musk, a very successful person in his own niche. He's the CEO of Tesla, or as someone that likes memes a lot, he calls himself the techno king of Tesla. He firstly announced in February of 2021 that his company would be buying $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, the Bitcoin cryptocurrency. This was 2 months after he had a discussion with Michael Saylor on Twitter, one of the Bitcoin billionaires that is very bullish on Bitcoin. The aim was to put some of his cash, some of the company's cash in assets that make sense, that he hoped that, Tesla would one day accept payments for their cars in cryptocurrency, specifically Bitcoin. This was met with tons of positive feedback. The Bitcoin price rose to a very new high of about like $42,000 for one Bitcoin. And it was around $30,000 before. To put this into perspective, if someone invested in like a popular index fund on the stock market that grows like 5% a year, it would take about 6 years to gain that kind of money, and it happened in a few hours. People bought more Bitcoin. It became a way for them to store their valuable cash, and it was believed that Tesla made over $100 million from that move alone. Elon Musk was also a major fan of Dogecoin, which has seen very new highs. It's been around 4 months since that announcement was made in February, and just this week in May, Elon Musk says that they've suspended accepting Bitcoin payments for Tesla. Bruh, only 4 months? The reason Tesla gave was that they were concerned about the rapidly increasing use of fossil fuels to mine Bitcoin. They stated that they wouldn't be selling any Bitcoin and would probably look at other cryptocurrencies using less than 1% of Bitcoin's energy. Well, as you'd expect, this not so great news didn't sit right with a lot of people, and it caused the market to drop by double-digit percentages. The entire crypto market. Bitcoin tanked as much as 17%. So what does this mean? First off, as at the time of making this video, things have sort of gone back up, but not as high as before. However, according to Forbes, as much as $300 billion was taken away from the cryptocurrency market, and the market is said to be worth around $2 trillion. The reason is pretty simple, as complex as it might seem. The first thing to note is that Tesla is an electric vehicle making company, and the whole idea, or most of it, comes from the branding perspective or the look good perspective that Tesla is making the world a better place by ensuring that we don't use fossil fuels like we exclusively do here in Nigeria and most parts of the world, because it will make the environment better. Elon Musk is also the chairman of SolarCity, a company that wants to make most homes go solar, go the solar route for energy essentially. So going electric and not using fossil fuels means our carbon footprint will be low. However, there are reports that the carbon footprint or the amount of fossil fuels used in mining Bitcoin is very enormous, and it's not good for the environment, of course. This would make any company whose goal, among many others, is to reduce the carbon footprint look really bad. This is the headline reason why this tweet was made: to protect Elon Musk's company, Tesla, and the environment. And then there were critics that asked if he didn't know that this was the case before investing that much in cryptocurrency, or if he intentionally is trying to manipulate the market. There's no answer to that question unless you ask Elon Musk himself. It's very possible for an influential person like Elon Musk to move markets. A critical example can be seen with Dogecoin. His tweets and him constantly hyping up the Dogecoin crypto makes it go up and made a lot of people pour billions into the Dogecoin market. There's no use for Dogecoin per se than just speculation. The founders or the developers of Dogecoin even didn't put that much thought into it, and it's generally regarded as a meme coin among the many altcoins. This meme coin has made a lot of people rich and a lot of others lose quite a lot of money as well. Now, when that tweet came out, Dogecoin also fell really hard. The funny thing is, Elon Musk even made a follow-up tweet many hours later that he said he's working with Doge developers to improve system transaction efficiency. This also made Dogecoin rise again by some 30%. So it's crazy to see how Elon Musk is actually very influential over the market. We've seen cryptocurrencies rise and fall crazily. There was the historic crash from $20,000 to $3,000. So it's very volatile, and as much as you can gain, you can as well lose a whole lot. So even buying the dip might not necessarily work out, because you don't know if this is even the dip. Maybe this is the beginning of the end. For example, look at those people who had it at 20k. Imagine if it dropped 10k and they thought, oh well, this might be the dip, and they try to buy and it goes down to 3k. So yeah, they didn't buy the dip, they bought the crash. So this is why many governments have sort of, put like a trade at your own risk policy towards crypto. Cryptocurrency is unregulated, it's not owned by one person, and this decentralized nature is one of the highest reasons why it's appealing to a lot of people. Unfortunately, unlike traditional stock markets that, can get government bailout or even deposit insurance when it crashes, cryptocurrency crashes leave people with almost nothing really. So some countries outrightly even ban this cryptocurrency. And here in Nigeria, the government has removed banks from participating in the crypto sphere. So if you transact with cryptocurrency, or if you put cryptocurrency or any Bitcoin related word in your narration, you will get flagged and your account will get blocked. I made a video about that. You can watch that video with the link in the description. Another side of the spectrum, that governments like to look at, the government like Nigeria likes to look at, is the fact that cryptocurrency can be used, because it's anonymous and it's not owned by anyone. It's easy to use cryptocurrency to launder money for fraudulent purposes. For instance, there are reports that said people got gift cards illicitly and easily traded them for crypto, which is kind of like getting free money, or, in the worst case scenario, scamming. This doesn't negate the fact that some countries suffer from bad exchange rates and difficulty to actually get good investment programs, or worse, even access foreign exchange, either for transfers or for payments. Nigeria, for instance, is excluded on many payment platforms, and we were recorded as the second highest crypto market on Pax. Companies like PayPal don't even support Nigeria per se. There was the Flutterwave integration that kind of had some hiccups. I'll leave a link to my video about receiving payments through PayPal into Nigeria. It actually worked for me the time I tried it. However, there's a lot of people that have been coming up with reports that it's a bit shaky. I haven't heard from the official source, so please, just subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter. I might be able to have some feedback for that, and I'll tweet it in an upcoming future time. Cryptocurrency is actually really valuable. All of the risks associated with cryptocurrency have seemed to sort of been a little bit managed now, or have been a little less obliterating thanks to institutional investors coming into the space. Billionaires like Elon Musk also add a lot to the hype of cryptocurrencies, and it's been listed on many huge exchanges. Visa is even giving people ATM cards for cryptocurrency. They brought legitimacy to cryptocurrency, and of course we see huge adoption and boom, but it's still very much in the early stages. The fact that Elon Musk's company Tesla has as much as $1.5 billion invested could cause even higher sell-offs and drops in the market prices if Tesla decides to sell all their holdings. Similarly, and speaking of selling all your holdings, founder of Ethereum also did the same with a meme coin of a meme coin that they call SHIB, the Shiba Inu coin. According to Bloomberg, the Shiba Inu coin community gave a $1 billion gift to the founder of Ethereum, which he gave or donated to charities as a relief fund. This made the coin go down as much as 38%. I saw that live, and I can't just imagine how much loss that would have been for a lot of people that had huge stakes invested in this meme coin. In the end, one has to trade responsibly in these times. There's Bitcoin, which aims to replace gold and act as a means of exchange. Then there's Ethereum, which is more of a technological solution and has better use cases with NFTs. And there's some other coins that are trying to solve some problems. So it's best to understand what you're most likely investing in. Like I always say, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. My last Finance Friday video talks about Ponzi schemes as well. And Ponzi coins aren't really new to the crypto space. This is how people have been scammed. The price is pumped really high, and to a very high level, and everything just drops when the heavy investors or the whales cash out. And if you don't understand the market, you're better off just saving your school fees or your children's school fees and not investing more than what you can handle to lose. But if you're interested, you can learn more about it. There are courses even about cryptocurrencies and what its value is, the whole idea of cryptocurrencies. It's good because of the decentralization, but the markets today seem more bullish than ever. People are greedy. people's emotions are involved now. And if you have to invest, make sure you're taking learning seriously and invest in what you understand. That's it for me for this Friday. What are your thoughts about the cryptocurrency crash, Elon Musk? And do you have any questions for me? Please leave them in the comment section below. Do hit that like button if you found this video useful, and hit that subscribe button plus the bell icon beside it so you'll be the first to know when I post a new video. All right, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.